Yeah, I had a stressful week, bro. I don't care if it's 10 at night on a Sunday. This probably won't be a big or popular stream at all. I am just doing this just to de-stress, detox. God, this week was long. Why Mario Odyssey to play today? This is like my, at this point, this is like my comfort game. Odyssey's become my comfort game. It's so easy for me to go back to. It's one of my favorite Mario games too. I should probably like spice it up with another one of these comfort streams at some point and play like either Mario Sunshine or Galaxy instead. I mean, the level design's really good. I feel like it might be because of the controls. Odyssey controls so beautifully. It's an easy game for sure, but oh man, that control, it's like butter. It's like butter. You think we'll see Mario Odyssey 2 at the next Direct? Assuming it's June. Assuming they're gonna do an E3 type thing, even though E3's cancelled, I think a lot of us are expecting, or at least hoping, they do a Direct in June, per tradition, like E3 does. I wanna say yes, because I still think it could still happen, dude. I still think it's a pretty viable possibility. I'm probably gonna do a predictions video. Like, I'm assuming Nintendo's gonna have a Direct in June, like they usually do for E3, even when it's canceled this year. Even though they have like a couple announcements already they did like the past couple weeks and updates, that would have fit pretty well in a Direct, all things considered. I still think they're gonna do a Direct, and if they do, I do think they're gonna end it on Odyssey 2, and they're gonna say that game's gonna come out next year. Dude, imagine if they say, oh, Odyssey 2? That's coming out this holiday. God, imagine. I don't think so. But that's even assuming, like, they have a sequel for this game planned at all. But yeah, no, I'm gonna make a predictions video probably when we get closer to the middle of June. What do you do for a job? I'm trying to make this my job. I helped my brother at his pizzeria a couple times the past month and a half-ish. But I want to make this YouTube thing a job. This is what I want to do. Oh my god, yeah, that just reminded me, yeah. I still need to do mine. I said way back when this game was new, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do a speed run. I'm probably not even gonna get close to the record times, but like, I did say I wanted to speed run this game. I think it would be fun. I think it would be a lot of fun. I speedrun the Sand Kingdom store demo. I could beat it in under 9 minutes. Oh my god, dude! Yo, who was sub to this channel back when I speedran the demo? Cause I speedran the demo too, but I speedran it in the sense that I was trying to get as many moons as I could in under 10 minutes. I had a record for like 2 days, and then some dude beat me, and then I went back and did it again, and I think it was up for like another day or two. Yo, who was with me that fall of 2017 to when I speedran that demo? Oh my god, that shit was so fun. It was so fun. When the fan-made online multiplayer for Odyssey is one of the coolest things. I've heard about that. I've heard about that. I want to try it. There's a lot of Odyssey mods I want to do for the channel. Not just multiplayer, but like custom maps too. I think that would be really freaking fun. And I think it's something a lot of you guys would like. Not just me. Because there are some pretty killer mods for this game. I have a second Switch. I want to do Mario Odyssey mod coverages, including online multiplayer, but custom maps were the crux of that, for sure. I could also do Smash Ultimate mods, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe mods, not just the Wii U game, but also the Switch game too. Well, that works. Early Switch times are nostalgic. I know, dude. It's weird too, because like this thing is like 5 years old, so it's like it doesn't even feel that old. yet it kind of is, and it's like, wow, dude. Making me feel old, even though this thing's only been around for half a decade. Have you ever tried Legends Arceus, or is it stuffed in your huge backlog? Oh, you answered that for you. Oh, it's stuffed in there. And oh my god, I was at a Smash tourney today, and I was talking about Pokemon with some dudes. And I bought it up, and I'm like, oh my god, I still need to play it. Because it's like the one celebrated Pokemon game that's like the most celebrated and popular since freaking... Oh my god, I want to say either Sun and Moon... Either Sun and Moon or Black 2, White 2. I don't even know, dude. I wish I played this game on release, to be honest. I wonder what it would have been like to play the game the moment it came out. Aw. That's another drawback with the whole backlog thing, too. Because it's like, there's a special element when you play these games at launch when they come out. I think it's mainly the social aspect. Like, you're in the know. You're playing alongside everyone else who gets it at that point. So whenever you talk about the game online, you're basically joining in with like a whole slew of gamers and people playing that game for the first time too. So me buying all these games and just having them sit on my shelf, I am missing out on just the current events of the social aspect of these games. So I am upset about that. But beyond that though, I do plan on playing all these games. It is just the experience I'm trying to prioritize more. People also modded yeah, I saw that. I didn't see the whole thing, but Yoshi Star Galaxy was modded in there. Clockwork Ruins Galaxy from Galaxy 2, Kaleidocor Galaxy from Galaxy 2, Womp's Fortress, frickin' Bob-omb Battlefield, several maps from Zelda Wind Waker, Banjo-Kazooie, dude. There's like a lot of custom maps for this game. And a lot of them actually look, like, incredible. It's insane how a lot of them look so good. You have a backlog problem at this point, you're just wasting money, or you could have spent on food or gym. See, it's funny you say that, because I do work out. I've been on this whole fitness grind since way back in November. But the only weights I have are, like, the handful of dumbbells in my garage. And my dad bought me this barbell, like, weight bench way back in high school that I only started using consistently since last November. So I don't even need money for a gym. I just use my barbell weight bench and the dumbbells. And I also run. So I'm not really I don't even have to waste money for a gym membership when I've been able to be, like, super consistent with workouts and runs. Especially since last fall. It's been like 6.5 months since I started my fitness journey, and I've made killer progress. It's also funny too, because part of the reason this past week was so stressful for me was because I'm gonna be honest, I pushed myself so far with the workouts this week. I went overboard. I definitely went overboard. 10's the max players for hide and seek. See, now you really got me wanting to try the hide and seek mode for the modded Odyssey. Who here likes to eat chocolate even though it's totally unhealthy for you? Raise your virtual hand. I'm raising mine. Raising mine. Even though I'm on the virtual grind, dude, chocolate's goated. I do buy these protein bars. They're called Pure Protein, and the boxes I get usually come in like 3 different flavors: chocolate peanut butter, chocolate deluxe, which is basically dark chocolate, and chocolate salted caramel. And those bars are like 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. I have those for breakfast like every single day. And the kicker is that even though they're protein bars, they taste mad good, especially with milk. Those bars are like actually goated. I'm not even kidding. Oh, Kit Kat Clunkies, dude. Kit Kats are so good. I think my favorite chocolate... Favorite chocolate? Oh, that's a good question, dude. There's a lot of chocolate I like. Kit Kats are goated. Hershey's are goated. Of course, brownies. I'm trying to think candy, though. Tootsie Rolls are goated. It probably might be Kit Kats, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, candy in general, it's pretty goated. And as far as my favorites, it's definitely between Skittles and Starburst. Orange Starburst are goated. I don't care what anyone else says. Oh, since we're talking chocolates and, like, sweets and whatnot, what's your guys' favorite, like, What's your favorite cookie? Because for me, dude, I was always an Oreo kid growing up. And then I love Chips Ahoy. But I think Chewy Chips Ahoy... Chewy Chips Ahoy. That shit's become a guilty pleasure of mine, dude. Oh my god, I went to a friend's house like a few weeks ago. And they're like, oh, we bought Chewy Chips Ahoy for you. And I'm like, stop, I'm literally on a calorie deficit, dude. And then they bought the bag. And then I had 3, and I'm like, let me put it there. And then it was family size too. And I just ate like, I think like 20 or 25 Chewy Chips Ahoy from that like a couple weeks back. And I'm just like, I hope you're fucking happy, dude. And you bought that for me, I hope you're fucking happy. I ate most of the Chewy Chips Ahoy. Of course, I mean that like jokingly too. And like they were good, don't get me wrong. But like when you're trying to focus on a calorie deficit, and you have like the one snack just sitting next to you, that shit'll get to you, dude. But it's all up here. It's always like, not just perspective, but it's all mental. It's all mental. And when I put my mind to it, I'm really good on holding off on sweets and foods I shouldn't eat. So when I really put my mind to it, I can calorie deficit and plan ahead what kinds of foods I need to watch and eat and avoid like no tomorrow. Because of that, I've lost over 30 pounds since last July. I weighed like 182 pounds last summer. Now, okay, well the scale at my sister's house is more accurate than the one I have downstairs, but it's like, it goes back and forth. At worst, I'm at like 150 pounds. I'm 150 pounds at worst. Otherwise, I'm either that or like 148 or 147 pounds. Oh, to add to this too, since I asked about like your favorite cookies and all, always have it with milk. I am a 23-year-old man. I don't give a shit when anyone says, you gotta have your cookies with your milk. You gotta have it with your milk. You gotta dunk your Oreos in your milk. You gotta dunk the Chewy Chips Ahoy, normal Chips Ahoy, BJ's, chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal cookies. You gotta have milk. You gotta have milk with it. All the time. All the time. Oatmeal raisin and sugar cookies in my gym. I splurged on like 9 oatmeal cookies from BJ's too. And like, oh, their oatmeal cookies are healthier than their chocolate chip ones, but like, just one of those is like 180 calories. I got back into my total deficit, thankfully. I'm at like a total deficit so far of like 290 calories from the start of the year. So I'm doing better on that. Oatmeal raisin cookies are goated too. The soft texture is like so good. Any shows you've been watching recently? Let's see. I rewatched Attack on Titan not too long ago. I'm about to rewatch the final season at some point. Well, actually, I wanted to do an Attack on Titan video, but I'm planning on watching the Chronicle to help, like, reassess my knowledge of the show for that when the time comes. Because I rewatched seasons 1 through 3, but it's been a while since that, and I want to make a video on that with, like, everything fresh in my mind. So I think I'm going to watch the Chronicle before I make a video on that. But yeah, I'm rewatching Attack on Titan. I rewatched Cowboy Bebop not too long ago. What else? Is that? Oh, I rewatched My Love Story. That shit's so good. Ori Monogatari, My Love Story. It's like one of the most wholesome romance anime you're ever gonna find. It's so wholesome. It's such a good one. There's that. I've been trying to watch and keep up with Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. That one's okay. That one's okay. What else? Oh, My Dress Up Darling, when that was new like a month back, that was baller. My Dress Up Darling's goated. There's that. Spy Family's on my watch list. I'm gonna watch that soon. Keeping up with the iCarly reboot, Season 2. Oh, Smiling Friends. Dude. Oh, and that just reminded me, Close Enough Season 3. I gotta watch that. Oh, I gotta watch Close Enough Season 3. I almost forgot about that. But Smiling Friends, I binged that with my friends like a few weeks back too. Dude, Smiling Friends was hilarious. Smiling Friends is such a good show. Is that fucking blackface? Dude, the Halloween episode was like one of the best. There's that one? Oh, and the freaking fairy tale one. That one was really funny. Oh yeah, my friend showed me Mandalorian not too long ago. And then the last 3 episodes of Book of Boba Fett because of that. And I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I thought Mandalorian was pretty damn baller. I've been meaning to rewatch One Piece, but specifically for a series I want to do for the channel. I want to review each arc. One Piece is like my favorite anime. There's a second season of iCarly reboot. I heard something about it being canceled, but I didn't look into it. Yeah! Second season's going on right now. There's like 7 episodes out right now so far. Not a fan of a lot of very mature shows, but I have heard good things about Smiling Friends. Yeah, Smiling Friends is good. I still think Rick and Morty's good. The first couple seasons, though, were like incredibly good. The later ones are a little worse, but it's still, I think it's still really enjoyable. I'm like, oh, the Pokemon anime! I gotta catch up with the anime! I gotta catch up with the Pokemon anime too. Because I hear the Champions League is happening, and like all the champions are there. And then I saw the before that, I saw the opening for the 3rd arc of the whole Journey shit. And I saw Greninja in there, and then I saw Paul, and I'm like, I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up on the Pokemon anime. Yeah. There's a lot of work and plans and ideas to be done for this channel in the future. Oh, the Sphinx is gone. It just hit me. Are you considering doing a superstar? Yeah! Yes, I was. Superstar mode. I forgot that was a thing. Which is basically like a really hard version of the game. Dude, I've been wanting to do that. Ugh. See, I was not kidding when I said I have a lot of ideas planned for the channel and for content, dude. Yeah, I pushed myself really hard with the workouts this past week. Shit was rough. I finished all of them, though. The fact I finished all of them, I mean, obviously that speaks volumes because of the consistency. It's like, you're taking the initiative, and you're powering through workouts and exercises, and extra workouts on top for yourself. That speaks volumes for your commitment and your drive to get shit done, and to better yourself physically, right? So, like, that was rough. And then I also ran 5.35 miles every single day after that, too. But because I was overloading myself this past week with workouts, and running more errands than usual, too, I was, like, not getting a lot of time for myself or videos. So I took a break from YouTube to focus more on the workouts themselves. And it's worked out. No pun intended. And keeping track of my calories too. Not just workouts and like running, but also calorie deficits. If you tips if you want to like lose weight, if you want to like lose like fat, weight too, but particularly like body fat, put yourself in a calorie deficit. Like, men should consume around 2,500 calories a day. Women like 2,000, something like that. I put myself at a calorie deficit each day of 250 calories, so I have to like eat around 2,250 calories. I usually have like around 2 meals a day between breakfast and dinner. That's usually my go-to. I'll sneak like a protein mixed like drink in there, whether protein powder mixed with water or milk, usually after a workout. But I keep track of my calories. And I've been keeping a deficit of around like 2,250 calories. Some days a little higher, other days a lot lower. And because of that, I've lost a lot of body fat and gained a lot of muscle as a result. Just from that alone. But like, what for breakfast I have like those 3 protein bars. I think I'm gonna go harder on breakfast tomorrow, because it is gonna be kind of busy tomorrow. Not terribly busy, manageable. But I'm also experimenting with some food choices here and there too. As long as I put myself at a deficit of like 2,000 calories total by Saturday, I'll be fine. That's like basically 400 calories a day. But yeah, I'll have that. I'll work out, do a video, or watch something and chill. After a workout, I'll sneak in some like protein drink, like mixed with protein powder, whether milk or water. And I'll run. And usually after the run, I'll have dinner. And it depends whether it's whatever my mom cooks or if I miss it. Then I'll have sandwiches. Dude, I've been binging a lot of sandwiches lately for dinner. Whether bologna and cheese or popcorn. Not popcorn sandwich. Well, I mean, I have popcorn on the side, but peanut butter jelly as well. Peanut butter jelly slaps, dude. Popcorn's also like one of the best snacks you could have too. It's healthy, it tastes good, low in calories, etc. I love popcorn. And surprisingly, like slices of bologna slices are surprisingly like low in calories. It's like 60 something calories a slice, so like you could kind of like go a little crazy on like some slices of bologna on a sandwich, which I did not think was a thing. Yeah, peanut butter is good. It's a good source of like calories. Like that shit fills you up and it's filling, but it's also like pretty solid as far as protein goes. Jelly's more so sugar, so it's really the peanut butter that's like the bulk of the protein. Yeah, there's that. Milk is solid. For carbs, with the protein bars. Oh yeah, with protein bars, I mix like protein powder with milk as my drink for that. And if we have spare like some carbs around, like whether like usually fruit, I'll have either that or Go-Gurt if we have, like a banana and like a cup of strawberries. Okay, the past several days, the 2 days within the past 4 of them, I've been splurging a little bit more on some cookies, so I have been going a little bit too much in some areas, but I'm usually really good when it comes to watching what I eat and the calorie deficits and whatnot. And even then, like, I had 6 Oreos earlier, but like, I'm still at a deficit of 100 and something calories for I think 103. Because of the run I did earlier, so like, I'm still fine. Oh, I made it on the thing. Let's go. I went really crazy on oatmeal cookies though, like 4 or 5 days ago. I had like 9 of those. And like one oatmeal cookie for BJ's is like 180 calories. So like I had like around like 1,000-ish calories in just cookies that day. And I managed to burn all of that. And whenever I go out with my friends too, they always either have like a lot of like spare food left over, and it's usually like unhealthy and bad foods, or they like guilt trip me or their moms in particular, be like, oh, it's like treat yourself and whatnot. I'm just like, there's a point to the whole fitness and nutrition thing being consistent, please. So now I'm just planning ahead to like splurge on Saturday when that time comes, because this is a birthday, so you know there's gonna be a splurge. Cake, probably extra sweets. We're gonna see Doctor Strange that day too. It is good to treat yourself every now and then though, when if you're on a calorie deficit or you're trying to watch what you eat, like burn fat, build muscle, whatever. Well, if you're building muscle, you have to keep up that protein intake regardless, but every now and then, if you've been good with the calorie deficit, as long as you're keeping track. Because for me, I'm keeping track of like a total deficit I was since the start of the year, and like now I'm in a total deficit. So when the opportunity arises, I can basically splurge, and if I splurge before I give myself that opportunity, I can always burn those calories back down. I've done it multiple times over the spring. Oh, just barely without the moon, just barely. Bruh, it was jutting it to the side. I'm jutting it forward, yet doing it to the side. Yeah, the motion controls are another flaw about this game, I forgot, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We peaked at like about 50-ish people at some point. That's insane. That's insane. I've played this game numerous times on the channel before, and y'all still come through even when I'm playing a game y'all are super familiar with. And I did not shut up about, so I'm really grateful for that. Got a couple subs in too, that was also pretty cool. Still plenty of people who stuck around too. You guys mean a lot to me. I appreciate that. Like, you coming through to these streams, it's like, that shit helps. When I say that, like, you guys mean a lot to me, like, don't mistake that. Like, I am an entertainer to you guys. That is all I'm ever gonna be. It's all I am. Content creator, entertainer. I'm not some crazy celebrity, not some crazy figurehead, or some guy on a pedestal higher than you guys with like an ego or whatever. No. All I am is an entertainer. I'm no one crazy or special or unique or whatever. Always remember that. Don't try and pass me off as some crazy celebrity who could do no wrong or whatever. I'm a human, gaming, loving, anime-loving nerd who just happens to work out like the rest of you, probably minus the last part, but like, I'm no different than you guys. Don't try and pedestalize me, please. Especially when I get bigger, like, don't put me on some crazy pedestal or whatever. Like, it's flattering if you like my content, if you want to, like, hang out or, like, talk to me or whatever, like, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. But, like, if I do something bad or f***ed up, call me out on it. Criticize me for it, like, put me on this.
Welcome, Committee Sounds. Yes, beautiful.
That f***ing scared me, dude. That thing was so loud. I'm sitting here talking about don't pedestalize me, don't put me up on this crazy pedestal or whatever. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. That blasted in my I am gonna have to fix that in future streams. There's like a 30-second delay on some of these streams. I don't know how or why. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know if it's because of the capture card or if it's like a setting I can actually toggle. I'll fix that at some point though. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate that. Stream was more successful than I was anticipating. Definitely mellowed out though. It was a lot of fun. I talked a lot this stream. I was kind of a blabbermouth this entire stream. Stan Minmin, Stan Palu, and as always, stay super.
Yo, hey, 妹妹，嘿，我来呀！共和大泡泡呀，拉面，嘿，来面，来个面，共和，再见呀！哈哈，拉面，下手面，谢谢。